It's good. NAGA. Want to drop a jewel on y'all real quick, right? You know, it's not hard understanding what to do with yourself, right? But then you got contrast to everything that exists in reality. Know what I'm saying. It's contrast to everything in reality. So it's contrast even to circumstances, right? So you have certain people that think about shit in a certain way. And that way that they think, there's a contrast to that. So shadow work is important. It's to help you come out of your personal bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like you use shadow work. Moreover than that, back in the day, like I was watching Blue Pill the other day, right? And Blue Pill was like, you gotta do the mirror work. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the brother Blue Pill. And see, back in like the early 2000s, I used to tell my peoples that shit. I used to be like, yo, look, I stand in the mirror and I look at myself. And I look at myself for the faces that I make. I look at myself for the responses that I might have did during the day. And I laugh at myself and I be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I did my own mirror work. I did my own mirror work. And this is before people was even thinking about doing mirror work. You know, the shadow work is the subconscious motions that you do that you don't think is being seen. You got to write that shit down. It's almost like a song. You done heard the song so much. And see, back in the day, we used to get like an album or something that somebody got, and the words would be in the CD. So we used to read the words to the song. You know what I'm saying? Once you read the words to the song, you know the whole song in and out. You walk around saying the song. It's the same thing. You gotta read your album song. You gotta read the shit that's inside you, because it's getting played through your vibrations. So if you don't write down the things that about you that are fucked up, and you know that are fucked up because you out here doing fucked up shit, and you think you just get away with shit, I be tired of people out here always talking about, yo, y'all gotta do this if you want to get the girl, or y'all gotta do this if you want the guy. They kiss my ass. Them motherfuckers need to act right. And if they don't act right, they're going to be left lonely. Period. There's no way around that shit. Because eventually, all flowers in the field get big. Yeah, you got some flowers in the field that take a little bit more time to grow. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little time. So in the beginning, they're a little rough around the edges, might have some thorns on them or something. Might have bugs all over them and shit, but when they get past that stage, they grow and be more beautiful. Something more acceptable or deemable by the universe. So you can't tell nobody this shit, because motherfuckers getting their ego so fast. They getting their ego so damn fast. It's like, I'm going to knock this fucking plant out the ground real fuck out the way. Let me step on a sand sparrow. By a plant. I'm kicking that shit out the ground because you cut me. And this is the reality. Most people don't see themselves for what it is. They too busy trying to obtain, when in fact the universe got everything you need. You don't got to go out here and do nothing. I'm not even sorry for the bullshit people go through, because that's your path in life. See, the problem with propaganda in the world is the world want to show you everybody else's life. The world want to show you the life of a whale when you a fucking bear. The world want to show you the life of a zebra when you a fucking lion. Is it sinking in yet? That's why all this shit be fake anyway. You know what I mean? All of it be fake. Some people in their heart so weak, they want to hear something that sounds collective to their story so they can be like, oh, they talking about me. Some people so effed up in their head, they want to hear somebody say some aggressive shit so they can be like, yeah, I'm a part of that. People don't understand nothing about reality yet. So they run around thinking that they're going to do something. If you want to use biblical standpoint, God's son told him he was going to do something. He was like, prove it. Like, nigga, you'll stay stuck down there, nigga. See, you don't understand yet. It's not about what you capable of. It's about how much you resist. It's about how dumb you play to the worldly things that take you out of your spirit. Yeah, you go through shit in life. And what happens is, as you get older and nothing happens, you feel like, oh, I gotta change to this because ain't nobody never did nothing for me. Corny as hell. You just change into the same energy that did that to you. And I'm sorry nobody never told you that you remaining who you are through the pain that you go through is what gives you grace. It's like, damn, you went through that and that shit ain't bother you? You still on your own shit? You ain't lose your mind yet? So then I started realizing that people who flip out in their mind act like shit, they fucking copping out. They copping out. And other people so fucking scared, they be like, oh, nah, these people crazy. They ain't fucking crazy. They do that shit because you allow them to. I remember on everything. I'm born in Harlem, right? Born in Harlem Hospital, raised up on 152nd Street in Amsterdam, right? We used to live in a brownstone, my whole family, from my great-grandparents, right? My grandma, all her brothers and sisters, to my aunts and uncles, my moms and all them, and then all the cousins. We all live, you know what I'm saying? Most of my family on my mom's side is West Indian, you know what I'm saying? So when we came, we was a tight-knit family. Like my Uncle Charlie used to bug out. He used to be like, get off the windowsill. Nigga, you gonna fall. And I was so like extra, right? I used to be like, yo, I jump it off, I don't care. Crazy, I was little. Like, I used to be wild. Like, I used to want to do shit all the time. Fly off shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, my cousin said something. I got on top of the piano. He was bigger than me, so I knew I couldn't fight him. He's mad taller than me. So I stood up on the piano, got to the back, and I ran. Jumped off that shit. High as hell in the air. They ain't even see me because I'm floating over everybody. I see him at the end of the couch, and I put my hands to my side and went, just ran my head inside nigga head like, bang! Like to crack that nigga whole shit. He was like, get that little nigga, I'ma kill him. Like, niggas, you ever put your fucking hands on me, nigga, I'm tired of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that shit is neither here nor there. I'm just saying, like, I was always the wild one. So, my uncle like, get out the windowsill. I'm laying all in the windowsill, hanging out the window and shit. It's like 3 stories. Like, they get out the windowsill, nigga, you gonna die. What's funny though, I'm out the windowsill, right, and I'm watching. And I see this lady and this dude, they always arguing in the street. Always, like, every day we get drunk. And back then they had the big bull bottles, the black bottles with the bull. It was differently made than the ones they got today though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was different. And these bottles was big. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 40 joints, like maybe it was 42 and they just told you it was 40. Anyway, dude had slapped her up the day before. I seen at the window or something like that. So they was in the middle of the street. I never forget this. The sun was coming right down the block and it cut because the block cornered. So it cut, right? And it made it look like the shadow was halfway. Shorty ran up on dude with the big bottle. Wow! Bust his whole shit open. I seen the whole meat peel off his shit like this over his eye. Mind you, I'm like 4. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. I'm like, yo. And one thing she kept saying, nigga, you think it's a game? Tired of you putting your hands on me. Tired of you hitting on me. Hit me now. Like, she was wilding. And the bottle broke. Right? And she had the part with the shards in it. She stabbed him in the face. Bang! With that shit. Broke it. I was like, wow. I was 4 years old when I saw that. And see, that type of energy right there was reciprocated through life. People started thinking, if you do something to me, I gotta do something back to you. Well, that is a format that's real because you never let nobody put their hands on you to where you gotta get physical with them. And then you gotta show somebody something because you've been holding back for so long. You know what I'm saying? But over more than that, you carry yourself in different energies so you don't attract these type of people. That's learning from the lesson. So I'm pretty sure as she got older, she said, damn, why I choose to fuck with him anyway? See, the lesson start getting knocked off. You got females running around here that's more happy when you disrespect them. They think that's love. We got females running around here that think if you don't pay them no attention, that you really thinking about them. Like it's a game. And see, you know what that tell me? That those flowers are still young. Those flowers out there in the field are still young. You know what I mean? They're going to think whatever they want to think, and they don't know shit. That's why they go around blaming. Oh, it's too big. The tree in our way. We can't get the sunlight. It's too dry. Well, you better put your roots deeper. Get that water. You better grow taller if you want the shade. Look, I can't make none of this shit up, man. This shit is just what it is. And the more you fight against the essence of what's trying to tell you, the digger you deep in the hole. You just digging a hole deeper for you to sit in. Because then you wake up the next day and you like, damn, I'm in this shit farther down. I ain't gonna never get where I'm trying to go. Damn right you won't. Because you won't be real with yourself. You ain't gotta believe nothing I'm saying. Nothing. Don't take nothing I'm saying into consideration. Fuck this nigga right here who talking. He don't know shit. Keep doing what you're doing, though. I like the open space. I like the peace and quiet. Shit is wonderful. And the more you can't separate yourself from your own actions, the bigger your hole get. Same problem with the one that went against the Most High. I'm going to do what I want. You going to do what you want? All right, you going to do what you want? All right, stay down there then, nigga. Stay down there. Until you learn what you did. And you pay homage. Respect. You can't teach this shit, man. Only thing people do is they look at the visual and they try to point and say, yo, this is that, this is that. You know why? Because they got to tear down the truth. You can't tear down the truth. The truth ain't got a physical body. It just is what it is. Look, plants and animals live by the same truth and they don't talk. Yo, for real, yo. It's just that crazy, you know what I mean? Everybody want to do something, and they ain't really doing nothing. I ain't even mad at none of that. I'm just telling you, you need to get out your way if you want things to get better. And it's for anybody on the effing planet. Anybody on the planet. Get out your way if you want things to be better. Get out your head so you can have more space for somebody to show love to you. And get out of your way so you can get going. That's what it really be. Oh, you think, I'm just going to go do this real quick. You's an idiot. You's an idiot. And there's outcomes for all of that. Because the more you dry out your juice, you don't want to see what you're going to look like in years from now. Oh, that's going, you ain't going to never get an opportunity. Niggas going to be laughing at you, throwing cigarette butts at you and shit. Like, yo, that's your wife. Like, yo, that's your husband. Look at Mr. Green. I'm just telling you some real shit, man. Everything that you produce in this world that you say you don't like, you actually turn it into because you speak vibrations. Your name is a vibration. That's why I dropped in the other video about numbers and your letters to the numbers. They're significant values. Everything is a vibration. Talk negative into talk negative into a cup of water. Talk love into a cup of water. Freeze both of them. When they come out frozen completely frozen, the negative cup you talk to gonna have slashes and cuts in it like somebody hit it with an axe. And the good cup you talk love to and love to, it's gonna have beautiful designs of like snowflakes and shit. You know what I mean? I don't make this shit up. It's real like that. Why you think when you scream at your kid in the morning, they go to school, they have a fucked up day? And you think it's the kid in school. No, it's your stupid ass. That don't know how to show love to your own fucking kid. Why you think when you walk around and you go in the store and they take it too long, and you done cursed out the cashier. And every time you come back, they see your body, that vibration just shake them. They like, man, fuck you, I ain't giving you no love. Now you want to go in the street and cause a problem because that day you forgot you carried negative energy with you. I can't make this shit up, man. The object is about being, you know how I look at it like this. If the Most High telling you to do good shit, it's like people get ADHD. You just don't want to get it. You just don't want to understand. You know what I'm saying? It just won't sink in your head. It's like almost like you ignore it. Why don't you ignore the worldly things and get the blessings from the universe? If you can ignore the things that pull you into the world, that make you stupid, the shit that make you think you're going to go out here and be King Kong and all that, the shit that make you think you got control, if you can get out of that, out of your head, and ignore the shit in the world, you know, the shit that allows you to bring fuckery to people. The shit that has you out here thinking that you just the baddest person on earth. If you can get that shit out your head and be ADHD to that shit, you start serving the universe. The universe is happy at that point because it's seeing that you're trying to stay out of the world. The only reason why we physical is by the choice of a deity that went against the Most High. So you don't get no blessings unless you understanding that premise. That's all I'm saying, yo. That shit kind of go over people's heads, man. That's why everybody be searching for you're like, okay, now I can have it. Now it's going to be good. Now I can go do this. Retarded. It came at you at your worst of energy to see how strong you can lift that shit. Somebody might be trying to look out for you and give you shit. That's the time you're supposed to be saying no. Nah, I'm good. I don't need that. Appreciate the offer, though. See, that's the reverse energy. Yo, I don't even be trying to do this, yo. I just be like, yo, when I see the world need a little drop of juice, I pour from the cup of infinity. Respect. You already know the vibes, man. NAGA. We be back later. Oh, yeah. And if we break down your name with the numbers so I can show you characteristics that you carry, hit me up. I got you. NAGA, 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 Netter.